Hey guys, I wanted to come on here today and talk about overcoming overwhelm and putting discouragement in its place. And thinking along the terms of goals, New Year's resolutions. It's the middle of January, and a lot of people give up on their goals sometime in the first month or so of keeping their New Year's resolutions. And I'm guessing that a lot of the reason people do that is because they become overwhelmed with their goal, or they get discouraged because they haven't been seeing results yet, or things like that, or life just happens and gets in the way. And I'm not going to lie, that's been happening here a little bit. So this past weekend was fairly busy for us, but yesterday, today feels like a Monday because yesterday we had a funeral and we helped serve the funeral meal. So it feels like a Monday today, and I haven't done laundry in like days and days, and I usually try to do that a couple times a week to keep up with the mountains. So it's feeling a little like an overwhelming Monday again, and it feels like I had a lot of those in the last couple months. But I'm guessing some of you can relate to that. I have 3 smaller children. I homeschool, and I have other things on my plate. And at times in the last few years, I've battled overwhelm, and I'm guessing I'm not alone on that. A lot of times I feel like it's like a hamster running on a wheel. Like, as long as you're running really fast, you're keeping up, but then if the wheel gets ahead of you, you start flipping and the wheel is running over you and you're just flying around out of control. And I always think of the analogy of like running on a ball down a hill. Like, as long as I'm running as fast as the ball, I'm good. But if I slip or slow down, get behind, the ball is soon running over me. And so I think that's how overwhelm can feel, like everything's out of control. And like how do you overcome overwhelm and get back on top of that ball and keep running and being the boss of the ball? I hear my baby, so I'll be back. Okay, so getting back on top of the ball and gaining control again, and not letting discouragement knock you down. So in keeping with the circus theme, juggling, and a lot of times this place feels like a circus when I'm not on top of things. Another circus analogy is the spinning plates. So if you've ever seen the spinning plates, the guy that's got a whole bunch of plates on poles and he's spinning them, and that could look really overwhelming to try to keep those plates all spinning, but he is not spinning all of the plates all the time. He's only spinning the plates that need his attention right then. And so it could be compared to prioritizing, like what needs my attention right now, and not looking at the whole big picture, not looking at all the spinning plates and being paralyzed with overwhelm. So analyzing the situation you're in and deciding what can I tackle, what is doable, what needs my attention the most right now, and then knocking that out, focusing on that. So this morning, my house is a mess. Or I'm sorry, it's not even morning anymore. I'm so behind, I don't know what I'm doing here. But I'm doing laundry. There was mountains of laundry this morning. That's what I'm focusing on. Keep the washer and dryer running all day. Last night, my baby did not sleep well again. I was up from 2 until I kept thinking, oh my word, my alarm's going to go soon, and I'm still up. And it did go off at 4:30, and my baby was still not settling, and he wasn't happy. So I thought, well, maybe I can get him to bed soon and I'll be able to sleep till my husband's alarm goes off. And no, he was still awake, and I was still trying to get him to settle at 5 when my husband's alarm went off. And it was actually 5:30 till I ever got him to lay back down. So now I'm already behind. It's time for me to be starting my day. My day is already feeling like an overwhelming Monday. And so I did what I could. I read my Bible while I was holding my baby. That's hard to do if you're trying to read a book, but if you have the Bible app on your phone, you can hold your phone in one hand and read your Bible even while rocking a baby in the middle of the night. I can pray while I'm reading my baby. I did that. So even though I started my day an hour later than I wanted to, with way less sleep than I wanted to, it's about making it doable. So I did lay down for about an hour while my kids were waking up then. And I just got a later start to my day, and then I need to make the most of it. So I did not get my workout in yet today, and I don't know if it's going to happen yet or not, but maybe I'll just do it Saturday instead of taking off Saturday. So yeah, make it doable. Don't let the overwhelm paralyze you. Take it one bite at a time. These are the things I got to do to not let discouragement set in. Also, a verse that has come to my mind many, many times over the years, 10 years, 15 years. It's been one of my favorite verses for years. And I can't even quote you the reference, but I'll look that up and put it in the description below. But the verse is, "Come unto me, all ye who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." I think that is key sometimes, even though there's so much waiting for you and everything feels so overwhelming. Take time to focus, to breathe, come to God, take time to meditate and focus on what's most important in life. And many times it's just like, give up all your trying when things aren't working, and just rest for a bit. It could be probably taken different ways, and maybe I'm taking it a little out of context, but I think it can be used in different ways and still be true. So anyway, so sometimes it's about refocusing. So even though I'm behind all day, I'm keeping the washer and dryer running all day. The clean clothes is piling up for me, and once I'm ahead of some of the other stuff, I'm going to do nothing but fold laundry for the rest of the day. And a lot of times on a Monday, I put supper in the crock pot so that I keep losing my train of thought. I put supper in the crock pot so that I can forget about supper. That's taken care of, and I can work right up to supper on other things. And I don't get to supper time and not have anything prepared. So we're only on week 2 of this new year. There's 52 weeks in the year, so magically you have 50 whole weeks yet to work on your goals. So if things have been feeling a little overwhelming, I feel like I'm still recovering from the holidays in this house. Still trying to catch up with everything I fell behind in. So that doesn't mean I'm giving up and I'm not going to become overwhelmed. At least I'm going to do my best not to. I still got 50 weeks in this year. I haven't gotten very into all my goals yet. I feel like I have a lot of them, and I have a lot of areas I want to improve. And even in my goals, I'm trying not to get overwhelmed. I have a lot I want to accomplish this year, but I have a lot going on, and I just need to prioritize, and I think it'll be fine. I need to stay focused on what's most important each day. I'm going to do a schedule with my husband, and we did not get this done yet, but we are going to schedule our year out ahead of time. And I think that's going to be very helpful so that things don't come up by surprise, such as like I'm drawing a blank right now, but wait, what? That's this week? We're not prepared, you know, that kind of thing. We're going to actually map out our year in advance. We're going to schedule in things like family night, date night, things that you need done, things that need done on a routine to stay on top of things. Money dates with your husband. If you're trying to stick to a budget, that's going to be a crucial way to stay on a budget. Whatever your goals are, if you're married, whatever your goals are for your marriage, what do you got to do to make those goals happen all year? Put things in your schedule so they happen. And we didn't even get this done yet. We're 2 weeks into January, but I'm not letting that overwhelm me or discourage me. I'm still setting up my plan for the year. And I think that's fine. It's better to have a plan in place and maybe be starting a little late than to have started January 1st and already fallen off the bandwagon. So that's my thoughts right now on New Year's resolutions, jumbled as they may have been. I hope you got something helpful out of this. And I feel like I have a lot I would love to talk about with New Year's resolutions. I didn't even get into my diet, weight loss, my 7 goals. I didn't even get into that very much yet. So I will just keep making these videos. If you guys want me to talk about something in particular, you can let me know. Have a great day, guys.